Hey everyone, Codexual here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get Instagram followers on your Instagram account. No, this is not make up believe bullshit. I'm going to be showing you guys results in the video and how to do it as well. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and follow up with an intro. Alright, thank you for patiently waiting. So, we're on Instagram, right? Definitely on a computer, as you guys can see. If you guys haven't followed our Nolock page, go ahead and do so on Instagram. This is our gaming community, and if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me as well. Would surely appreciate that. Now, let's continue on. So, we're going to go towards our main profile. We're going to hit the cog button. And we're going to go down towards where it says push notifications. Okay, push notification settings. You want to click off on everything. You want to click it all off. Next thing you want to do is go towards your search. And I already have this pre-filled with the people that I'm following. So why are we following all these people? Well, you definitely want to follow the famous people because their account's getting a lot of traffic. So we're going to, for example, the Cash Me Outside girl. She has a lot of followers. So if we unfollow and follow back, and it shows all these people, Instagram has an algorithm where you're going to be placed, where you're going to be suggested for you. You're going to be placed on there. And people are like, huh, this person looks interesting. So they're going to click on you and they're going to also follow you. So now if we do that in a continuous pattern, choose up to 5 people. It doesn't even have to be people. It can be gaming platforms. And I like to mix it up with celebrities and also gaming platforms because they're nerds, and I want to surround myself about nerds because my channel is about nerds. So if your Instagram is about makeup or I don't know, lawnmowers, then look up popular people that does makeup with lawnmowers. It's an odd combination, but yeah, hopefully you understand. So after we follow and unfollow everyone, we're going to come up with people who are going to be following us back. So this takes time and patience. I'm going to be going through this here, and I'm going to be shortening the video, and it's going to be speeding up the process here. So don't mind that. I just want to prove to you guys that this is something that's legit. And additionally, okay, so there's Malcolm. That's our mark point, right? Where there's going to be people that are following us. So as we're doing this, I want to introduce you guys a macro. A macro is an awesome tool that will do everything for us. So if you guys have an iPhone, iPhones don't have macros, unfortunately. I have an iPhone, but I'm smart enough that I have a computer. Windows 10 will do the trick for you guys. So you can download Instagram off of your Windows Store and do the same trick. Android has a macro. It has to be a rooted device. Just on iPhones, that's not the case here. If you guys are an iPhone user, you guys are going to be unfollowing, following, which is a pain in the ass. So then I thought to myself, there's a macro that we can do this with, and it makes life so much easier. So as we're doing this, right, and if you download this macro of how I'm showing you guys how to do it, which is completely fine, I'm going to talk about going through following and unfollowing. So when we're doing a macro, you don't want to scroll your Instagram up and down. You want to have it positioned where it's at. So how you see I'm not scrolling up or down, I'm positioning it where it's at. So we are at Justin Bieber, so we want to unfollow, then follow. Now you see me moving my mouse really slow. There's a reason to that. So as you saw those bubbles just popped up on the Instagram, that's because it's loading the page, and everyone's internet is not really fast. So I strongly suggest moving your mouse slow, not too slow, but slow enough so your Instagram app can load up the whole profile as a whole. It's kind of like you're refreshing Facebook or Google. And we're going to unfollow and follow. So the first step with the macro, definitely slow down your mouse. Now, as you can see, that Justin Bieber was on the top. Now Taylor Swift is on the top. They go in that pattern, and I'll explain why here in a second of why I'm starting at the bottom. I'm pretty sure you guys are smart enough to figure out the pattern. And we're going to go ahead and follow. We're going to go ahead and click it back. And we're going to go towards our Call of Duty. Unfollow. And follow. So as I'm going through this, I want to talk about a couple of things. Definitely don't move your Instagram page when you're scrolling. Leave it how it is, of how I'm doing it. You see that I'm not scrolling up or down. So if I did that, I would mess up the whole movement, because the way the macro works, it needs to stay on the same page that we're on. It's kind of hard for me to explain it a little bit, but if you scroll down, it's going to be clicking on something else, and you don't want that, because what we're clicking on is the same spots, right? And if you definitely scroll or click on something that's not related to this, it's gonna mess up everything. And it might happen to you guys a couple of times. That's completely fine. All you gotta do is start all over, and you gotta move your mouse a little bit slower, and definitely not scroll up or down. So we're getting to more the halfway point. And again, I'm just following celebrities and nerds, because I want nerds to start following me. So Justin Bieber is almost at the bottom, and Nicki Minaj is here, so she's the last person, not the least. And unfollow, and we're gonna go ahead and follow again and click back. And now we're gonna go ahead and hit the stop button. So by default, this was at 1. You want that as 1,000, but we're gonna leave it as 1, just for this example. And I'm gonna go ahead and lift my hands up in the air to show you guys I'm not touching the mouse. I'm not. I swear to God to you guys. So it's unfollowing, and that's gonna refollow, unfollowing, refollowing, the same way that I just did it, because the macro records the movement of the mouse of what you're clicking on. So again, move your mouse slow. I can't empathize that enough. You don't want to move your mouse. You don't want to touch your keyboard. So if you have a kid running around, make sure you're moving. You have that mouse where it can't be reached at. Or if you have a cat that likes to step on the keyboard, put that cat somewhere else. This cannot be interrupted. And also, your computer has to be on obviously in order to do this. So you can go to the bathroom, take a shower, do your thing. You can go take a nap, and this will do its thing. You can go to work, and this will do its thing. So after Justin Bieber comes back at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and place my hands down. I feel like a jackass. After Justin Bieber gets back on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and place this towards 1,000, and I'm going to let this record, and it's going to be speeding up. I'll be speeding up the video, and I'm going to show you guys the results. I'm not going to be modifying anything. I'm not going to be clicking on anyone else. It's just you want to have the celebrities, people who are in the millions, or people who are close to the millions, just the people who are popular, because you're going to be showed up in suggestions for you. That's the way the algorithm works for Instagram. And people are like, oh, this person's funny. Also, you got to keep in mind that not everyone's going to follow you forever, because if you have, let's just say you're an asshole or you're unlikable, People are going to unfollow you. Yes, people have unfollowed me. It's a damn shame that it has happened, but that can't be helped. That doesn't mean everyone's going to unfollow me. You're going to get some people that are going to unfollow you. So don't be like, oh, well, what the hell am I doing wrong? It happens. People unfollow people. People block people. So don't get your panties all up in a knot. What else do I got to say? They do have a limit up to, I believe it's 4,000, maybe 3,000 follows and following people. So this can go up to 3,000 times. So at max, this was going on for 6 hours straight. It's like, oh, you have reached your limit. So then you have to wait the next day to do it again. So you can't constantly do that, unfortunately. And that's just me being honest with y'all. I wish it was unlimited follows and unfollows, but there is a limit, and it's 4,000, one of those two numbers. But it took me 6 hours to do this on the fly while I was out doing my own thing. And Justin Bieber is back on the bottom. Cool. Now there should be people that should have already followed me. If not, I'm gonna let this go on the fly. So where was it? It was Malcolm? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna let this go on the fly, and I'm gonna speed up the process here to show you guys that followers will come. I'm gonna go ahead and lift my camera up so I can just lean back and watch a movie for the time being sake. And again, I will speed up the video here so you guys are not bamboozled that I'm not cheating or anything, making any modifications. I'm just gonna be speeding up the process here as this goes through. Alright everyone, it's results time. So we're gonna go ahead and click on the heart here. And we got 4 followers. So 3 minutes ago and around about 30 minutes ago. It takes time for this to process through, and you have to be patient with this process. It works. Trust me. I will go ahead and scroll down, and as you can see, I've been getting following you. I can keep scrolling. It's the same method that I've been doing for the past couple of days, and it works. It really, really works. So if you guys can go ahead and give me a thumbs up on my channel, subscribe to my channel, that really helps out significantly. And also if you can share my content, this video or any other video on my channel, please, anything helps out. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Comment down below if you guys have any questions or anything like that. You guys take care.